keep in mind that if you overcommit, you know, you have to expect a badly timed pull, so that's when you overcommit. After the badly timed pull, yeah, this guy wanted to hook me off the map, so I saw it a mile away. So, hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is your weekly gameplay of how to get better at tank. Honestly, I feel like this is what I want to name the series, because that's the whole point. I am a tank main. I mean, tank is my main and best role. It's the highest I've ever gotten with it. And so, yeah, I mean, whether you're starting out on tank or you want to improve, you're probably going to get a lot to learn from the series. Now, when I play Diva, I honestly just usually ban Symmetra, Sombra, because Sombra gives you a hard time, and of course Sojourn. Yeah, sure, you're gonna be like, yeah, Symmetra, but like, what are the odds Symmetra is gonna be played? You have no idea. When you actually dominate in Diva, a lot of people in low elos, they actually turn to Symmetra to counter you. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of unlikely on this map, but especially on the third point, there's a high probability, but it doesn't matter anyways, Diva is banned, but always you try to show that you're playing Diva, because Diva is one of the best tanks in the entire game to have in your toolbox when you're playing tank. So if she's not banned, you know, it's perfect scenario. If she's banned, well, we're going to have to do a lot of workarounds. Now, on defense, we need something that really just... Diva is the best to defend with, in my opinion. You can control high ground and off angles. Hog, issue with Hog is if you could just go Ana, flank you kind of just, there's not much to do. I'm really thinking leaning towards Sigma or Orisa. But looking at my support lineup, we have a very a solid and like solid support lineup. They have a lot of healing potential and they have good support ultimates. So they need something to heal, because both of them are main healers and they want something to do. So we're gonna play Orisa in an aggressive way so we can give our support stuff to do and to show their ultimates. So, because if we had a Mercy, I would definitely went with the Sigma defense. I'm not really sure if that person's gonna survive, but okay, she got lucky. Oh, yeah, interesting positioning, and there you go. That's 0-2 for my team because they had a very poor positioning. Alright, we got him. Obviously, we're not going to have a lot of higher control, so that's why our positioning is really, really key. Not really getting a lot of heals here. Am I getting heals? I'm just kind of, I just want to know, because sometimes it's LOS and I want to, what is this guy? Okay, DPS is dead. I really hope that I don't have to cut this game, because we can definitely win this, but if DPS needs to kind of clutch it up. The thing is, I kind of have to peel a lot from my DPS, even though I can play really aggressive here, and the thing is, because Ball is kind of gonna dance around my team, and we don't have Mercy. And guys, I feel like I'm gonna have to cut this game, because the other DPS doesn't sound like one of those games where it looks like this guy's not a real player, honestly. So we'll see. Really gonna play aggressive. Good boop. Okay, need to track the Suzu. Okay, this guy's dead. Yeah, there it is. We need to track the Suzu and go for an... Okay, Suzu's out. We can definitely go for an ultimate here. Okay, we're gonna overcommit here. Alright, great ultimate. Alright, absolutely great utter domination. Okay, we just need the other the other guy to just please do something. And I think we're gonna, now we can get to hold choke, so we will play a little bit extra aggressive, even though I said that we're not. But in this specific scenario, because keep in mind, the enemy team doesn't also have a Mercy, so I can't afford to play aggressive, and we have Nano here. If I get Nanoed, it's actually really gonna be great. So the enemy team's gonna use Nano. Am I gonna get Nano? That's the question of the year. Of course, we're playing in PLAT. We're never ever gonna get the Nano. So there's that. I mean, I am getting healed, but we should have definitely used Nano here. I really have no idea why we didn't. In one of the, I'm not sure if this guy is throwing or not, but 0 and 3 with 800 damage when everybody in the entire lobby is over 1k is really kind of kind of really sus. I mean, I know everybody's having a bad day. Everybody can have a bad day, but this is not a bad day stats. This is absolutely low-key throwing stats anyways. Definitely expect mines from this guy. Is there a flanking Cassidy over here? Interesting flank by this guy. There's the mines as we expected. Great nano. I mean, I get the idea. Honestly, I get the idea because she got cut off, so she doesn't want to risk it. But again, I don't. I take back what I said. I don't think it's the greatest nano because again, the enemy team didn't really commit. It's just only the ball. But I kind of get it. It's not the worst nano. I get the idea. Could have been better though if she ulted earlier. It's an okay nano because I get the idea. The intentions were actually very clear and. Alright, we're gonna have to ult on the objective. Need to track the Suzu though. Need to save my spear because High Noon also is gonna be in play. This guy is smart, he's gonna commit on. Okay. Okay. Not really sure why we win Moira. Alright, great ult. Cassidy's definitely gonna High Noon here. That's what we wanted to save. Unfortunately, again, the ult... Man, very bad ultimates there from my supports. I mean, the Juno ult, the timing was great, but the way that she ulted it, why would you ult it in a corner when nobody can move forward with it? Like, she ulted it in a spot where there's closed walls. So again, very badly executed ultimates from my team. Like, the Genji, bro, he's 1-7. I mean, it is definitely winnable if just people actually clutch it up, but it just doesn't look like we're actually going to be achieving much. And not only the fact that the DPS isn't really helping at all, but plenty of mistakes from my supports, but they are the ones who are actually doing the greatest, I'm not going to lie, from my team. But so far, I feel like the only thing that they're doing wrong, first of all, the Ana switch does not make any sense. Yeah, he's back on Ana because there's no reason why. I like the support lineup much better, but it just didn't make any sense why we got off the Ana, and especially to the Moira. But the only thing that I disagree with the support lineup is for my support role is the ult usage. The ult usage so far has been god awful. Yeah, he's cooked and he knows it. Alright, now we're gonna go in. He's gonna have to, yeah, because he's gonna have to switch at some point because there's no way he's gonna brawl with ball here. Alright, he doesn't want to stick high ground, so we're gonna take high ground. What is he gonna go, Malga? He can't go Diva, so... Zarya, very bad option. Very, very, very bad option. That means we can actually hold close here, so we're gonna hold close. Yeah, we're gonna be really greedy. We're gonna take as much time as possible from them, and because Orisa gets a lot of value playing in the corner. No, we're not gonna pull back. Definitely. Alright, as long as we peek and LOS our team for heals, we will be a-okay. I'm not really sure why I got... Yeah, that definitely fucked me up. Very bad pull. There was just... Yeah, let's pull an Orisa that has all of her abilities and a full HP Orisa. Just why? I don't understand. Why did I get pulled there? Yeah, sure, I missed the spear because I was like freaking out. I didn't expect the pull. I was commenting on it, but like, very bad pull. Like, oh my god. Alright, we have to get this guy off my backline. And I really don't care about the consequences at this point. Yeah, sure, the Suzu's out, so we can actually all end here. I'm gonna ult just to stay alive because we know that when we need the pull, we're never ever gonna get the pull. So it is what it is. Really?
Affirmative. 60 seconds remaining. Behind you.
Jeez, dude, like, is this gold? As soon as I got on the platform, we destroyed it. Like, okay, they switched to Sombra, I think. Cut this Ash, bro. Alright, we have double support ultimates. Alright, they will have grab here. What the mother? What is that? Alright, good nano though. Are you what? Bro! Is this guy for real? Oh, you're with him? Alright, I'm sorry. Like, why is this guy just sabotaging? He's actively the life fever, pulling me, putting like the worst timing possible. He put the tree as soon as I get out to go in. Like what? Someone will definitely touch here. You're gonna have to touch at some point. What do you think, buddy? There's no way.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, you're with him, right? Why do you TP every time to someone who's about to die? It doesn't make sense. Dude, like, I mean, yeah, we have an 8 and 10 soldier with 3,800 damage with, like, the other team is also kind of playing very, very bad, I'm not gonna lie. But the supports, though, my supports are, like, the only ones who are actually performing really, really well. But just, like, with few mistakes here and there. But the other DPS, though, he's doing quite okay with dishing damage, but he's dying early, though, a lot of the times I've noticed. Because, most of the time when you're playing Ashe and you have no mercy and they have divers, you don't want to play high ground and you don't want to play, you don't want off angle. And he's doing just that. You should be playing with your team next to your Orisa or next to your Ana so you can minimize the ball value. Anyways, I definitely, like I said from the beginning, I like the Life Fever Ana support lineup from as soon as they switch to, because it's very, very sturdy against ball. And if you're low elo, Life Fever is just good for you, overall. And good, even better when you have an Ana, because most of the time the players down here don't really play Ana that well. So anyways, we're going to start with Orisa, seeing if this guy's going to go Life Fever, because he's going to give us access to high ground. And if we were to switch, it would be to Roadhog. Or maybe actually Zarya, because with our perk, we can get high ground. But yeah, let's just pull something that counters. Again, I don't understand. Why would you pull someone who has all of his abilities? Absolutely tragic Life Fever mistake. And now when I need to pull, I'm definitely not going to have it. Just really, really, really goes to show that in this elo, people will actually unintentionally sabotage you. So unfortunately, you also have to be aware of that. So keep in mind that if you overcommit, you have to expect a badly timed pull. So that's when you overcommit, after the badly timed pull. Yeah, this guy wanted to hook me off the map, so I saw it a mile away. So you're not gonna pull that line on me, bro. Like, I mean, I know my teammates are playing, they're making plenty of mistakes, but you're also making a lot of mistakes. Anyways, really interesting Suzu and very interesting nade. Honestly, I really don't understand what the enemy team are doing, to be fair. But, I mean, as you guys can see, Orisa is really good to, when you have a lot of heals, make the most out of it. And now we have our ultimates, we just need to track the bubbles in the Suzu. As you guys can see, I never really overcommit it unless I know that abilities are out. That's when I commit. So that's one bubble I have that's very badly used. And I think Suzu's out, so we can definitely play aggressive here. She has one more bubble, and that's about it. Okay, now she's dead. Alright, we're cooked here. That was a very well played, well-timed pull, again, but it didn't really matter because they already exhausted all of their abilities. And I mean, even if you kill me, I'm not gonna use my ultimate, I'm not gonna use anything, I already captured the point. All I need to do is actually just respawn. So again, a lot of people actually, they don't want to die, so they just end up using an ultimate. For example, if I was D.Va there, I mean, yeah, remake would, I get it, but I see a lot of people actually like freeze or free cap. No, just take the L and reset it. Why would you go do for something to actually counter you? We're gonna overextend here in a second. Obviously expect an EMP here. That's an ultimate that I'm willing to take. But I just take it, like I cast the ultimate very quickly because I definitely should have held on to it a little longer, but I was like, I would rather get the value as quick as possible because there is the threat of an EMP. That is the why I ulted early. Like I triggered my ultimate earlier, because if I wasn't going against the Sombra, I would definitely held it for a little longer, charging it a little longer. But against the Sombra, it's really, really risky. So, and she's also looking for it. That's one kill here. Okay, I mean, she's gonna have to EMP at some point. So, as you guys can see, it's also helpful doing poke damage. Take some damage for your support so you can heal them. Is it? Okay. Well. Now we have nothing. My backline will definitely get AMP'd here, but we can peel for it, so... this Kiriko just keeps TPing to everybody who wants to die. There's my EMP on the backline. But, you know, we already got their backline, so as you guys can see, we knew and anticipated the EMP on my backline, but we traded by killing and dominating and erasing their backline, so a trade that I'm definitely willing to take any time of the week. And as you guys can see, you can really take over the game and dominate if you play well, know your interactions, and the other DPS actually woke up from his nap. Okay. I mean, like, I get it. I mean, I don't expect everybody to play as well as me, but I also don't expect people to play as bad as our 0 and 7 soldier from the beginning of the game. Okay, Rocket Punch. I mean, hey, if Rocket Punch is what makes you happy, bro, so be it. We do have our ultimate here. We do have to anticipate Advisor. So obviously, he's gonna... Okay, she doesn't have EMP here, so we're definitely gonna commit for an ultimate. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really juicy. Oh my god. Yeah, this one was really great because we knew that there's no threat of an EMP, and I'm definitely not going to be able to kill this Zenyatta because he has a healing assault. Yeah, we definitely have to reset here, safe and soundly. We're going to retreat to the left side. Not going to lie though, whoever's playing, yeah, this guy is a different Ana. The guy who played Ana from the beginning of the game kind of sold a lot, but this guy's positioning is really well. He's pushing when I need to push. He's marking his sleeps and nades. He's ulting better, so yeah, definitely appreciate this guy for... And he's also identified that we needed Ana when the other guys took on it. Now that's actually a good tree, but yeah, they're just using everything at this point. I'm definitely going to die. Wait. Oh no. We did that advisor. I mean, okay. I'll take the trade. Yeah, we ulted after everybody's dead, but getting the trance out, that means, and we won the fight. So you know what? It's because if we used everything and they use a trance, that means they have absolutely nothing for the next fight. So, but I actually think that nano visor was really great, and I think that this guy literally just got the trance as soon as he popped it. That's why he was a little bit late with it, because that's why I was like, if you nanoed the soldier, it is a good nano, because nano visor can wipe out their entire team. They don't have any shields, they don't have any matrix, they don't have anything to save them. The only thing that they had, except the trance, but I actually think that we got lucky with the timing because he literally got the trance as soon as he popped it. And as you guys can see, our soldier woke up from his nap the second round. But all of that because we played, we were consistent with our performance and all of that. For someone flames you in the comment, yeah, I know I made a lot of mistakes myself, but guys, it's really, like for example, when I missed that spear in the Cassidy when he high noon because I got pulled, I promise you, you try to record a YouTube video while commentating 24/7, tracking abilities, focusing on what's on your screen, and then getting caught off guard because someone pulled you when you had all of your abilities and you were planning ahead. Because when I was holding that choke in my mind, what I wanted to do actually, I was planning to bait out abilities, bait out bubbles specifically, and I was gonna like overcommit. And then, as you guys can see, I was maintaining LOS on my team though. I didn't even like when I say overcommit, not deep after the corner, like in the hallway. No. Commit as in like overstay my welcome. And then as soon as they over exhaust all their abilities to kill me, when I'm like I get low enough for them like to finish me off, I bait them with that, and then I pop my extra Fortify, which is in my ultimate, and then I pull them back, and then I will kill them. But that was like, I was planning all of that in my mind as I was talking with you guys, and then I get pulled, and I was like, wait, so my first reaction would just to react to the high noon, and my reaction obviously typically would be to just to yeet the spear. That's why I didn't plan it, but when I anticipate, I react much better. Anyways, boys and girls, I enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, share with your friends if you learned anything new too, and we should catch you guys all into the next one. Bye.